postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a multi-home run game. When you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Devers is over and he puts it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. A chilly October night here for Game 1. 47 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And right into the shift. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox. No left fielder.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's Mookie Betts. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has a 3-for-12 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Paxton has his sign. 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. One down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Luke Voigt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez.
For the Red Sox. The designated hitter.
Early off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Martinez.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. 1 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 14. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bogaerts waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 3. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Called strike, 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Bird is there, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and lines it to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
At the plate, Greg Bird. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Greg Bird connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Next for the Red Sox.
Striding in, Mookie Betts.
Still watching?
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
You still watching it, or somebody else is watching it? Somebody's watching it. Somebody's watching it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Yeah.
Here's Steve Pearce now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box now, Torres. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Torres at second. Judge is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Yeah.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Red Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, J.D.
First delivery to him on the way.
Martinez.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
You going to a party tonight? You going to a party tonight?
In now, Greg Bird. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Standing in, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 6-0. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Eduardo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center
Ready
fielder,
for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Popped up. Bird on the move. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. Sixth inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this sixth inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The sixth and seventh innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a line drive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Left center, base hit. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Bradley racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the stretch. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Yep.
Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in, Greg Bird. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, because this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's off the green monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in now, Torres. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Brandon Workman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line hard. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees are out in front, 14-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Slow grounder to first. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, just
one hit and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gardner going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0.
Who? Yeah.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2.
Miguel. And
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
What?
Now with the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
What's the likes?
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Nunez. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Again, another foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Oh, McKenzie.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
McKenzie.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Now the double steal is on here. Ranging back is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Yankees.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. And it's in time to get him. A 1-run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
What happened? No, I spoke to my mouse.
Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
16-0 the final tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. James Paxton pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
More than one.
Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees.